What did you eat?
Breaking news. I got a new mic.
That's pretty great. Yeah, it looks great. You look like Shaq holding a microphone.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Over the Hill Hoops podcast. I am Patrick here in Las Vegas, and I'm joined by the big dog down in the heart of Texas. What's up, dog?
What's going on, brother? How's it going?
I'm chilling this morning. It's 5:20 a.m. Pacific time. I'm drinking coffee, trying to wake up. So let's start the show off today by making a big announcement at what you did yesterday.
What did I do?
You got NBA League Pass.
Oh yeah.
How'd you like it, man?
Dude, I was watching games all day yesterday.
That's what I'm talking
awesome.
about. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, they didn't have any games televised on NBA TV till the very last game of the night, I think, right? Like, that was the only one?
Yeah, that was the only one. I was sitting there thinking, man, I got to go all day watching mark scores. No.
Yeah.
I'm getting the League Pass.
The League Pass is where it's at, man. It's awesome. Did you get the multi-view to work, or did you not have that available?
I didn't even try. I got so tied up in the Laker game, then the Indiana game, and then the Boston game. I was just going back and forth.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out today. See if I can. I think I have it because I know I have the YouTube TV. I should work on that.
Yeah, should be good, man.
Yeah.
That's good, man. I'm glad you got that. It'll help you get to see more games anyways. I still didn't get to see the Lakers game. It was blacked out, but I got to see the rest of them, so.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's lame, man. All right, you want to hop into last night's games?
Yes, sir.
All right, going into yesterday, I had got 83 right, 59 wrong. You were at 69 and 73, just a shade under 500 from the night before. I went 9 for 16 last night. You went 6 for 16 last night. So we're still not doing great, man. 9 for 16 is barely above 500. So for me,
I've been trying to do some. I've been trying to get some picks, just trying to catch up.
Throw some Hail Marys.
I know, just knowing that it's probably not going to go that way, but hopefully,
Well, you never know, man.
Yeah.
All right, first game of the night. It was actually first game of the day. It was really early yesterday. It was the Suns at the 76ers. The 76ers won at home, 112-100. We both took Philadelphia minus 4.5 at home and won. Ching, ching, ching.
Yeah, sure.
It's early. Sorry, man. And then we both took the over 220.5 points, and it only went to 212. So we lost that one. What'd you see in this game from those 76ers over there?
So Joel Embiid, I don't think he played the fourth quarter. Tobias Harris was getting it going. Kelly Oubre, of course, Maxey is another 22-point game. Yeah, they're outside of Melton. Melton, he only got 8 points, but everyone else, man, they're tough, dude. They're coming together. I think they need a little bit more. I think they need to make like another move or something for their depth.
They're going to. They're already talking about it. They're going to make another big signing, man. So.
But yeah, I did like Tyrese Maxey yesterday. I mean, yeah, he only had 22, but man, his defense and just how he played yesterday was really good.
Yeah, he pushes the ball a lot. I like that. He gets them going in transition a lot. Did he get, how many assists did he get yesterday? Did he get 10? Yeah.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, that's good for him, man. That's a good game.
Season high, excuse me.
I bet he's averaging 25 points a game plus right now. Tobias Harris, man, he's looking good too. Yeah. And Oubre was a huge pickup for them.
Yep, for sure.
Well, we know what's going on the Phoenix side of the ball. Kevin Durant's out there by himself. Pretty much. I mean, he had 31. The closest scorer to him was Eric Gordon at 13. Nobody else got above that. Nurkic only got 11. I'm not worried about the Suns team still. Whenever we get, like, if they're losing with Devin Booker on the court and KD, then I'll start getting a little worried. And then if they start losing with Bradley Beal, then I'm going to get really, really worried. So I'm not worried about this team yet. They're 2-4. As long as they can stay around 500 till they get their pieces back. Same thing like I said with Memphis. They're going to be fine. So I'm not real worried about them. All right, let's move on to the next game. Was the Hornets at the Pacers?
Yeah. Good game.
Yeah, the Hornets won on the road 125-124. We both took the Pacers to win the game, -4.5, and we both lost. We also, on the over-under, it was 238.5 points. I took the over and won that one. You took the under and lost. It went to 249 points. What'd you see in this game out of those Pacers? What'd you see out of them?
Man, Halliburton, dude, 43 points. He was cooking. Did you the Pacers had a 50-point third quarter?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I haven't seen that in a minute. Someone put up 50 points in a quarter. They had a big help from Buddy Hield off the bench with 19. I think, to me, there at the end, I think Halliburton was just he lost the ball. LaMelo had pretty good defense on him.
Yeah, he did. I saw that. Yeah.
But yeah, I just think they dug themselves in a hole there at the half, and they fought back. They just couldn't get it done. Just that mental breakdown there at the end got them.
Yeah, Halliburton's the first player in history to do 25 points and 5 assists in a quarter.
Yep.
In recorded history since the 1990s, apparently, is what I heard on NBA Game Time. So.
Yeah. That's also 12 assists too.
He's doing it with this year, man. I'm telling you, that dude he's a definite all-star again. So
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, he's turning into one of the top point guards in the league. Yeah. Over on the Hornets side, though, man, I was surprised to see them do so well. Alonzo Ball only scoring 11 points. I mean, I know he got 11 assists still, but Mark Williams was their leading scorer with 27 points. And then Gordon Hayward had a big game, 23 points. Like, that's what they're going to need out of these two guys. Melo's going to have to do a little bit better. I know they got the win, but they're going to have to do a little bit better than this.
Yeah, he had a horrible shooting night too.
He did. Yeah.
15.
Yeah, he's going to have to do a little better than that.
For sure.
The rookie Brandon Miller coming off the bench with 10 points. I'd like to see that. I want to see him get higher, but especially in 34 minutes. You know what I mean? He's only putting up 10. He's got to get higher than that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's move on to the next game of the night, which is your Lakers at the Orlando Magic. Yeah. What happened in this one, big dog?
They got cooked.
Yeah, they did. All right, let's see.
Orlando came out. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. The Magic won 120-121. We both took the Lakers on the road -4.5. I told you I was gonna take the Magic if they had Wendell Carter, but they didn't have him in. I thought he would have still got cooked anyways, but we both took the Lakers and lost, and we both took the under 221.5 points. Wait, did we win that one? No, it went over.
They went to two.
It was 221. Yeah.
Yeah.
221. Yeah. So yeah, we took the under and we lost that. Oh no, we won, dude. I'm stupid. We went to 221 and it was 221.5. Cha-ching! Hey, we won that one, dude. My bad. We did win that one.
Yeah. So Lakers, of course, they always dig themselves into a hole in the first half.
Yep.
AD got in foul trouble early, so he didn't get to play a lot in the first half. But he still had a big night, 28 points, 13 boards, and 7 blocks, bro. 7. What actually hurt the Lakers, what's hurting the Lakers is not having Terrence Prince, Rui Hachimura, and Jared Vanderbilt hadn't seen the court yet this year. He's out with that heel injury.
Yeah.
But D'Angelo Russell, I was watching this game last night. They're playing a young, scrappy Orlando Magic team. I mean, these guys, they were giving it to them, giving them all they wanted. And D'Angelo Russell, there was a couple of times he was just taking, you know how he does. He's just taking bad shots, bad offensive possessions. I think that hurt him for sure. But there's a couple of times I've seen him, at the stretch, especially in the fourth, before they took out everybody. They were down by 13. They were making a run. And he jacked up a three-pointer, just instead of setting up the offensive set, just jacks it up and just badly misses it and laughs. Like he did that 2 different times. I'm like,
yeah.
Huh. And then I seen LeBron, look at him. I'm like, uh-oh, he's about to get shipped out.
Yeah, I mean, he's out of here.
It's not like you're trying to, LeBron's doing everything he can in this fourth quarter, him and AD and AR. And this guy is jacking up a couple of threes and laughing about it because he's missing them. I was like, that doesn't show to me that you're anything serious with this lineup.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with the lineup they had last night. Outside of AD, LeBron, and Reeves, he was the highest scorer with 11. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Cam Reddish hurt them that starting lineup last night.
Yeah.
He did horrible. But hey, AR, he's getting back.
Yeah.
That's where he was at, like mid-end season last year in the playoffs. That's where he was living at, right? Those numbers.
He's got to get back to that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Orlando though, dude. Let me tell you, dude, that 6th round pick from last year, Anthony Black.
Yeah.
This kid's gonna be something special.
Yeah, he got to play 30 minutes last night, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah.
I told you yesterday, this Magic team has slept on just a little bit, man. They're 4-2 now. They're young. They got the Rookie of the Year last year. I looked up some Rookies of the Year in the past, and those guys, everybody who has won Rookie of the Year pretty much has gone on to have these really, really good careers. So, I'm looking at Paolo and I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing.
He was hot last night.
Yeah, 25 points, 7 boards, 10 assists. Yeah, but Franz Wagner, he's still the best player on that team, I think. Man, he's very good. Getting the alley-oop to his brother.
It was dirty.
Yeah, it was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was slick. Yeah, it was a good game though. I mean, outside of Lakers are missing a couple of their defensive pieces, but I'm not worried about them. They're 3-3. As soon as they get a couple of those guys back and I think they're gonna have to do something with Russell.
I'm a little worried about him because this is what's going to happen to the Lakers. Because every game at halftime they're going to be down. If they can't claw their way back, this is what it's going to look like, man. Like this is just it's rough for them, and especially for that to be on LeBron's back. Well, I'm down 20 at halftime. I got to try to get us back in this game. You know what I mean?
They went with the 8-man rotation last night, and usually with that rotation, there's 2 or 3 of those guys are not going to see the court.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not too concerned right now with them, just because if you're going to get production out of AR and AD and LeBron, then you get those other 2 or 3 pieces back that is hurt. I think they'll be fine. My opinion.
Yeah, I mean maybe. All right, let's move on to the next game. We got the Hawks at the Pelicans. The Hawks won on the road 123-105. I took the Hawks at home plus 2.5 and 1. You took the Pels and lost. The over-under was 234.5 points. We both took the over and lost. What'd you see in this game from your Pelicans you're big on this year, Randy?
Man, outside of Zion, CJ McCollum's got to be a little bit more consistent. 13 points, 5 for 12 from the field, 1 for 6 from three-point line. It's no good. Brandon Ingram, 16 points, is 6 for 10, 1 from 3 from beyond the arc. Those other 2 guys have to get going.
Yeah.
And Valanciunas only had 6 points. So, yeah, they really didn't get nothing off the bench until a lot of the bench scoring came when the game was out of reach in the fourth quarter. So they definitely got to get more production out of CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram.
Yeah. They're one of those teams that's real wishy-washy for me this year. When they play good, they can play with the best of anybody, and when they play bad, they're bad, man.
Yeah, agreed.
I think this Atlanta Hawks team slept on too. This is a team that I've been kind of big on this year. They're 4-2 now, same as the Pelicans after yesterday. Trae Young with 22 points and 12 assists. I've said this before, and I'm going to stick with it. I still think he is one of the most underrated players in basketball. I don't think he gets near the love he should get. I mean, he does this. He reminds me of Steph. I've said this before. Not as good as a shooter as Steph, but man, he can shoot, and he facilitates the ball so well. He's one of my favorite players in the league. And, of course, you got 20 from Murray off the bench. That's good to see. Capella got 17. Jalen Johnson got 21. DeAndre Hunter only ended up with 4 in the starting lineup, though. That's kind of bad. Okongwu got 17 off the bench. So I like this team. They're missing that depth, too. They need another piece here. They're not gonna go real far, but they're gonna definitely make the playoffs this year, I think. All right. You want to move on to the next one?
For sure.
The Boston Celtics at the Brooklyn Nets. The Celtics won 124-114. The Celtics were minus 9.5, and we both took that and won. The over-under was 228.5 points. We both took that and won. Look at that. We swept the game, Randy. We swept the game. These Boston Celtics, man, they are the only undefeated team left in basketball and looking like the best team in basketball, in my opinion. What'd you see in this game last night?
It was a closer. I know they won by 10, but it was a closer game.
It was.
Brooklyn really broke down in the fourth quarter. Spencer Dinwiddie had one big turnover and a couple, 2 or 3 shots in a row that was just. I think that if he'd have got the ball to Bridges or Cam Thomas, I think it'd have been a closer game. Of course, Boston's a way better team, but Brooklyn, they're scrappy, man. They're good. They didn't have Ben Simmons. I thought they played better without Ben Simmons in the starting lineup, in my opinion.
Why do you hate Ben Simmons so much? Why do you hate him?
It's not that I hate the guy. He's just so overrated. I mean,
he's overpaid for sure.
I mean, this team played a lot better without him in the lineup. They really did. It seemed like their continuity was way better without him in there. It's just the truth. I mean, my opinion.
You hate Ben
Cam
Simmons.
Thomas, big night with 27 points.
Cam Thomas still doing it. Yeah, he's up close to 30 this year.
Yeah.
That's going to fall off, though, Randy. He's not going to average that. He might average 20, 22, though.
Yeah, we'll see. I think he'd be around the 25 range.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I like that Brooklyn team, man. They are scrappy.
They are. But you're right. The Celtics are tough, man. They're good.
They're good.
They're
good. Jason Tatum with 32 points. I told you this is my pick to win the championship. Jason Tatum is my pick to win MVP. They're just balling out, man. Like Porzingis. Okay, this is a stretch. I was gonna say he could be a defensive player of the year candidate, but he's playing really, really good defense. He's averaging probably 2.5 blocks a game, I would say. I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's playing really good D, and he's averaging 20 plus. So, and he's pretty much done that his whole career, except the first couple of seasons. Jaylen Brown with 23. If this team could just do what they did last night, Jaylen Brown with 23, Drew Holiday with 18, Porzingis with 20, and Tatum with 30, I don't see them losing many games, man. I really don't.
Jaylen Brown had a kind of a horrible offensive night, though. He got 23. Yeah. He was 7 for 22 from the field and 2 for 11 from 3-point land.
That's pretty common with him, though. That's what I'm saying. As long as he can get 20 plus, even if he has those bad shooting nights, which he does a lot, I mean, they're still going to be pretty much unbeatable, man, I feel like. All right, let's roll on over to the Kings at the Rockets. This was my lock pick of the night. I don't remember which ones you picked for your lock pick. I'd have to go back and look. Do you remember?
Pacers and Hornets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you lost your lock.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost my lock. The Rockets won 107-89 at home. The point spread was -2.5 for the Kings on the road, and we both picked that and lost. The over-under was 225.5 points. You took the over and lost. I took the under and won. It went to 196 points. What did you see out of these Rockets last night, Randy?
They had probably the best game of the year for them so far. Dylan Brooks was a high point man over there with 26. It's probably the highest points he's ever scored in his career.
That'd be something to look at. Yeah, I'm not sure what his high score is.
Because he only averages like 12 points a game.
Yeah, I think he's higher. He's higher than that, isn't he? He's closer to 15 or 16, isn't he? I'd have to look. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe something to look at.
Yeah.
They were doing it last night. Everybody in the starting lineup had double-figure points. So
yeah,
Dylan Brooks was 26, and so Fred Van Vliet had 21. Yeah, he said 21. He kind of had one of those nights like Brown did. He had 7 for 22 from the field and 4 for 14 from 3-point line. But
yeah, I mean, but 22 points. What do you get? 10 assists or whatever? He
got 12 assists.
Yeah, I mean,
21 points, 12 assists. I mean, that's
the contract they're paying you to come in and do that. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they cooked the Kings.
I think I think Dylan Brooks is actually like the top 3% in 3-pointers this year, something like that. I think he's shooting 50+% from the 3-point line this year on the year. I don't know. He's shooting a really high percentage. I think it's not like, I think it's like 3 shots a game or something, but still, it's a small sample. But
60%.
60%. Dang. Yeah, I knew he was shooting well from 3, but
it's not going to 2-3 shots. Yeah.
It's not going to continue. Yeah, but good for him early on in the season. Over on the Sacramento side of the ball, man, I don't know. I was thinking that these guys were going to come in and perform like they did in that overtime after they lost De'Aaron Fox in the next game. They just fell flat last night, man. I mean, Harrison Barnes was the highest scorer with 13. That's it. That's why they only put up 89 points.
Malik
Domas.
Monk had high score 18.
Oh yeah, I forgot Monk. Well, that's bad whenever your bench player's putting up 18.
Yeah.
He's, I don't know, man. I feel like they should have put him in the starting lineup instead of Mitchell. That's what I would do, but I don't know, man. Yeah, Harrison Barnes 13, Demonis 11 points, 15 boards, but yeah, they fell flat offensively, man. And Keegan Murray only had 7, so you're not going to win any games with that guy making sub 10 points. I mean, unless De'Aaron Fox is in there doing his thing, but when he's out, these guys really have to step up. It's pretty rough, man.
Yeah, that's rough, bad.
Rough, bad.
Rough, bad.
All right, let's move on to the Jazz at the Timberwolves. The T-Wolves won 123-95. The point spread was -7.5. You took the T-Wolves and won. I took the Jazz and lost. The over-under was 225.5 points. I took the under. You took the over. I won and you lost with the 218 total points. What'd you see in this game last night from the T-Wolves, man? They're kind of on a little roll right now, man.
Finally, Towns, 25 points.
Yep.
Had a decent night. That's where he needs to be. They want to win. Anthony Edwards, another 30-point game. He's doing it.
Yeah, he's insane.
Yeah. Gobert had 11 with 10 boards, 4 blocks. So that's decent.
That's his wheelhouse. 10-10 or 10-12 and 3 blocks. That's what he's going to get, 4 blocks. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they had to have a big night from Karl Anthony Towns if they want to continue to this team rolling. He's got to have 20+ points.
I don't know what this team's going to do this year.
I don't know. They're real wishy-washy to me.
They are. They're not really consistent in what they do. Yeah, over on the Utah Jazz side of the ball, Markkanen, of course, is getting his 20+, 22 points last night. John Collins got 14. John the Baptist in there. And outside of that, that's it. 14 points by Talon Horton-Tucker. Clarkson had 10. Kessler had 4. And the high score on the bench was 8. Like, this team really, we've talked about it, and they need more help. Get these guys some help, man. Get these guys somebody. They could be a good team. They could be a really good team. They just, they don't have enough there. They don't have enough firepower, man.
Not at all.
All right, let's move on to the last game of the night last night. The Bulls at the Nuggies. The Nuggies won 123-101. We both took the Nuggets at home, -8.5, and won that. The over-under was 216.5 points. We both took the over and won. It went to 224 total points. What'd you see out of these Nuggets last night, Randy?
Man, Jamal Murray went out with, I believe, a hamstring issue.
Hamstring injury. Yeah, it might be bad news for them, man.
Yeah, but hey, Michael Porter Jr., 2 games in a row, he's been cooking. He got on fire last night behind the 3-point line. He's 27 points.
Yeah, he's got it going right now, man.
Yeah, of course, the Joker still doing his thing. You know, he's going to put up 16 boards.
Yeah,
9 assists. He's
1 assist.
Double walking. Yeah. So, yeah, they're tough, dude. What can you say? They're the defending champs for a reason. They're one of the heavyweights in the West. Or in the whole NBA.
They're tough, man. I mean, outside of that one game they dropped to Minnesota, I haven't seen them not play perfect basketball. Like, they've been great.
I'm just curious what's going to come of Jamal Murray. That could hurt him a little bit.
Well, he was listed as questionable or something before the game because of a leg injury. I don't know if it was the same hamstring, but yeah, apparently he was already listed on the injury report. But yeah, the Bulls last night, man, I can't with this team. I can't go with the guys putting up. What did Zach LaVine score? 51 the other night? Did he score 50+ in a game already, or did he get 49? Or he was right around 50 points already, and then he goes out and puts up 12. Like, I know it's the NBA and it's hard to be consistent, but like, it just drives me crazy. 51, yeah, I thought so, yeah. I knew it was right around 50 points.
Yeah.
I know that it's the NBA and it's tough to stay consistent, and these guys are really good defenders, and they were playing if you look at who was, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure out why he can't do that consistently. Obviously not 51, but at least 20, man. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, at least 20.
Yeah, Vucevic with 19, DeRozan with 17. This is just a meh team for me. I can't. I can't. They make me mad. They could be good, and they don't. Yeah. Carter got 16 off the bench. That's a bright spot, so we got that going on. But that's about it for these Bulls. They're 2-5 now. They're not going to be great this year, and I still expect Zach LaVine to get shot. So, all right, you want to move on to tonight's games?
Yes, sir.
Let me pull up some betting lines, and you pull up some injury reports. NBA Daily Lines. Thank you, ESPN. All right, first game of the night. We have got the Phoenix Suns at the Detroit Pistons. And that's not even at the night. That's at lunchtime for me.
So Bradley Beal is actually game time tonight instead of out. And as well as Devin Booker's game time.
Okay.
Then on the Detroit side, you got Alec Burks is game time. And that's it.
All right. So D-Book and Beal are listed as game time, and Alec Burks is out. Okay. I don't expect either one of those to play against Detroit tonight. I don't. I think that they're going to set it out. But Phoenix is -5.5 on the road, and the over/under is 220.5 points. What are you thinking in this one?
I wish I knew if they're going to play.
Yeah, me too. I'm assuming they're not. Detroit's a young team. They're a scrappy team. I'm not hating on Detroit. I like what they got going there, but you know what I mean. They're not one of the best teams in the league, so I doubt they're going to play them. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm thinking,
and it's on the road, so
yeah, on the road. I guess I think they're going to get back into the win column. I'm going to go with the Suns and the under.
Taking the Suns and the under. Yeah, I like that too. I mean, I don't love the line. I like the under, though. The under's a good bet, yeah. I feel like. All right, let's move on down to the next game. My screen just went black. Perfect. The next game is the Toronto Raptors at the San Antonio Spurs. You got anybody on the list?
For Toronto, no notable names. And for the Spurs, Devin Vassell.
Oh, Devin Vassell?
Vassell is game time.
Okay, so that's big. He went out of the last game. He didn't play the second half when Wemby scored 38. All right, so Toronto's -3.5 on the road. The over/under is 221.5 points. What are you thinking in this one?
I'm going with the Spurs and the under.
Yeah, I like. I don't know. Toronto's been playing pretty well, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'm gonna take Toronto in this. We'll see how this goes. I don't love this one either, and I like the under. So we went the same way on the under. I just went with the Raptors. You went with the Spurs. All right, next game up is probably the best game of the night. It's definitely the best game of the night, I think. Golden State Warriors at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looks like the Cavs are probably back in with all their players in the rotation. Who do you got on the injury report in this one?
Klay Thompson is game time, and no notable names for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
All right, the Cavs are favored by 1.5 at home, and the over/under is 221.5 points. What you got in this one?
I'm going with the Warriors and the over.
Yeah, the Warriors have been putting up big numbers. I like the Warriors plus 1.5. I'm just worried about this over/under. The Cavs have put up 89 points and 91 points this year. I'm going to take the under. Yeah, I'm going to take the Warriors in the under. Did you take the under or the over?
The over.
You took the over, okay. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next game. We got the Charlotte Hornets at the Dallas Mavericks. Anybody on the list?
Terry Rozier is game time for the Hornets. Kyrie Irving is game time. And that's it. No notable names.
That's it. All right. Dallas Mavericks are favored by 11.5 at home, and the over/under is 235.5 points. What are you thinking this one? Yeah, this one's a tough one.
They're putting up, man, the Hornets are putting up 100+ points a game.
Yeah.
Like 110. So
Mavericks are putting up big numbers too. Mavericks have no D.
I'm going to take the Mavs in the over.
Charlotte played last night. They actually won. They beat the Pacers. I hate how big this point spread is. Like I said, I don't like any team when it gets to 10+ points.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that the Mavericks are 11.5 points better than them. I'm going to take the Hornets plus 11.5 on the road, and I'm going to take the over as well. You took the Mavericks in the over, right?
Yeah.
All right. Takes us to the last game of the night. The Memphis Grizzlies at the Portland Trailblazers. The 0-6 Memphis Grizzlies at the 3-3 Portland Trailblazers. Somehow. Who you got on the report?
Derrick Rose is still out, and Scoot Henderson, the rookie, is out. Everything else
For
is
Portland.
in the middle of the numbers.
All right. Memphis is minus 2.5 on the road. The over-under is 218.5 points. Who you got in this one?
I got 6 losses because I'm stinking Grizzlies. I'm not taking them again. I'm taking the Trailblazers and the you think? Was it 218.5? Is under?
Yeah, 218.5. Yep.
Yeah, the under.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. I'm taking the Trailblazers and the under. Grizzlies actually have a pretty good defense. Their offense is not very good, and the Trailblazers are just god awful. So,
yeah,
on both sides of the ball.
Yeah,
I think that's it for the picks, huh?
Yeah, that's it. All we got.
Dang, we got through it. Well, what else? What else you got today? You're about to head to church.
Yeah, I start getting ready to here in a bit.
Well, what'd you eat last night? What'd you go with?
What did I not eat?
Oh, okay. What did you eat?
Breaking news. I got a new mic.
That's pretty great. Yeah, it looks great. You look like Shaq holding a microphone.
It is, dude. Like, look how big I am, bro. I mean, just yes.
You're so dumb. Oh man.
Yeah. What did you not eat last night?
I made a roast beef sandwich with some Doritos. That was what I had last time, man.
Roast beef. We had pizza from Pizza Hut.
I had pizza the night before, yeah. Or maybe
pizza's actually good last night. They finally down here got some better workers. So shout out to the Pizza Hut.
Dude, the pizza right here by my house is amazing. I love it. It's close. Like I'd rather go to like Grimaldi's or some other place, but Pizza Hut's close and it's usually pretty good. Yeah. So, well, now that we talked about how fat we are, you want to get out of here?
Sure.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. That was it for the Over the Hill Hoops podcast. We'll be back tomorrow doing some more. Deuce.
Please.
Let's go.